News time 9:02. Right now we're going to switch over to Kai Kendall. He saw the whole thing transpire from his vantage point on 14th Street. And again, we're talking about a plane crash into the World Trade Center. Kai, what did you see and what can you see now?
It was a big hole in the building from the first plane. It was a big gashing hole, and they were just falling out, throwing themselves out. You know, they didn't want to die in the flame.
Disaster. I am staring at this in total disbelief right now. I can't believe what I am seeing here right now.
And what you are seeing is both towers of the World Trade Center on fire. One apparently due to a plane crash. The second also possibly due to a plane crash, but that is unclear at this point.
I saw two planes coming down to the World Trade Center. I was on the top in the, I work at Hilton Times Square. I was on the top, in 35th floor. I saw two planes coming down. I tried to call my wife and I couldn't reach her. And then maybe they're out of the building.
What do you think it is?
I have no idea.
The New York City Fire Department is issuing a call for a total recall of all officers and firefighters. You should all report to your companies. Again, if you are a New York City firefighter, drop what you're doing, report to your company. A major disaster is occurring in New York City this morning.
This is like walking around like Armageddon. I mean, people walking around here and it's like they don't know where to go, and there's not one cop, and people are orderly, but this is a day in history that you're living that no one will ever forget. Well, they can't get home.
No, nobody can get home. Yeah.
If they live in Brooklyn, they gotta walk down to Brooklyn, to the Brooklyn Bridge. The subways are down.
Everything is shut down. They're shut. They're probably even shutting the Brooklyn Bridge off.
Well, no, you got people. They gotta get people to get out of the city. I bet you Manhattan's closed off tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, they have. Yeah, I wouldn't come down here.
This is incredible. Where do you live?
Definitely.
Okay.
I live in
Oh, by the way,
Great Adventure.
People saw.
And I was in the building when it happened.
In what building?
In the first building.
You were in the World Trade
Yeah,
Center?
I was there. I just got out the PATH train.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where in the building were you?
I came out of the PATH train. It's below level. And I just heard this big poof. Everybody was running like hysterical. And yeah, thank God I'm out of there, really.
What did you do when you heard these words?
We just, there was an exit there, so I just saw everybody just running up the escalator and everybody's yelling and screaming. I just came out of the PATH train. I don't know if you know the World Trade Center, but the PATH train is below. And I just came out of there and I was taking the escalator up to the ground level, and everybody started screaming. We heard this big poof, but I think it had already happened, the first one.
And how, did you get out on mass transit or on the street?
No, I got out to the street, and when I got out of the street, there were all this like glass flying and yeah, everything. Yeah, I'm just pretty hysterical right now.
Have you talked to your family? Do you know?
Yes, I did call my family. Thank God I'm alive today. Serious.
Westbound! Oh, back up, please.
It was pandemonium. There were people just running as fast as they could. Those who couldn't run who ran faster than I could, were pushing me over. I was down on the ground twice.
Walk that way, not this way. Look, excuse me. You say yes, but you keep on walking that way.
We was in the building when we saw that plane hit. We didn't see the first one. We heard the blast, boom, and we ran to the window. We saw the World Trade on fire. Then we seen the second plane made that U-turn and just went straight in, boom. The way we saw that, the way that plane hit that building, I feel sorry for those people. You know anybody that working there?
I hope my sister-in-law wasn't down there. My niece just left from down there and she moved out. I mean, she's working in Jersey, but I got a sister-in-law work down in there. I hope she ain't down in there.
How can you contact her?
I'm going to call my husband and see if he can get in touch with her. I hope she's all right.
I don't trust nothing flying now. Hey, look, I don't even trust that police helicopter. If they can hijack a plane from Boston, they can do a police helicopter.
They still got 2 planes hijacked that's missing.
See? And they ain't finished yet.
5 altogether?
From the top. Oh my God, the building just fell.
To see that, I mean, that was devastating. I mean, you got innocent people that didn't even have a chance. Didn't even have a chance. Left their families at home. Never had a chance. They never had a chance.
Give him here. You can watch. You can film it. Yeah. Make a hole. Make a fucking hole. Make a hole. Get the cameras out of here. Let's go. Get off now. Go. Walk. Walk.
That's what you see now. All that smoke coming up. It's like
it's the Pentagon too.
Yes, they just said it. Well, no, the whole left tower is no more. Look, there is no left tower anymore. It was. We were watching the fire burn down from the second tower where the second plane hit. And it was burning down and debris was falling down. It was going from floor to floor really quick. And then we were just standing here and all of a sudden the whole left tower just collapsed like sawdust. And if you look down there, it's just one big huge dust cloud. Yeah, it just collapsed. No more left tower. Do you see it? If what happened to the second left tower, the right tower, the same thing is going to happen. The right tower is still standing, but what happened to the left tower? They can't get up there and stop that fire. That whole same thing's going to happen to the right tower. Maybe in about half an hour, an hour.
What's the name of the city over there?
I was in the 22nd floor, one murder center. We wait until second blast because we have to make sure that the people are out also. Almost all the people were out. We opened the doors and everything. And make sure the stairs doors are open so people can get out easily. Fire department was working with us. But after the second blast, everything was so dark. We decided we have to go out, and I was waiting outside to make sure that our team workers are okay. But in the third blast, I couldn't even breathe, so I got to get out. It was so much dust. I was like 3 blocks away, and after that, so dark and I can't even breathe. I guess I'm okay.
Probably down that way. Where's your car?
Couldn't breathe. The only thing that saved us, actually, we were all laying down. We lost communication, and somebody was yelling, "Follow my voice." So we crawled through the muck, and you couldn't breathe, and you're thrown up, and we got pulled into a bagel store. So in the bagel store, they had water and oxygen.
Gotta get them out of here. Send them on. No trains, no trains. Keep them missing out of
People are in the streets, people are lying down. I don't know if they were victims, if they were in the Trade Center or not, or they passed out, they were just upset, but there are triage units being set up, people being treated.
He just got to get out. I'm getting him out of here. He was in the collapse. He got buried.
See the tail of the plane going in.
We were in the stairway. That was the collapse of the first building. I guess there's that big hole. The burning took them right down.
One hit lower than the other one.
Yeah.
The second one was lower than the first one. And they also hit the Pentagon.
I was there, yeah.
Are you going back?
My job.
Good luck.
Thank you. Pete Torriello, shadow traffic, as you heard, all subway traffic closed down, all the Port Authority bridges and tunnels closed down, nothing's taking off, all the airports are closed down, the roads are closed down.
I saw when the building collapsed. I saw the second plane go into the building. It was incredible. I thought it was the first building exploding again. I couldn't believe it was another plane. That's when we realized it had to be some kind of terrorist attack.
Safe in New York right now?
Yeah, safe as usual. It's another day in the city. But I feel so bad for the people that were in that building. All the people trying to get out, all the rescue workers that must have been around the building when it came down. It's just unbelievable. It's just like a bad dream.
People on the sidewalks at gas stations all staring in the direction of the city. Some of them with their mouths open, their hands over their mouths. They're beginning to just get a sense as to what's happening.
Oh, God, I can't find a payphone to take it to
No, I'm from Australia, and I have to ring my family, let them know you're okay. It's unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. It's terrible. Just terrible. Do you live here? It's a sad day today. We're visiting, and my husband's on business here, and it's a sad, sad day. It's terrible. I can't believe it. Do you feel safe here? No, I don't. I'm absolutely terrified. So I just want to go home. Yeah, so, but anyway. It'll be over, I'm sure, in the next few days, but something like this, it just leaves people with terrible fear.
People who know people who work in the World Trade Center, who hadn't gotten to work yet, who know that they're going to lose a lot of people that they knew very well.
As I look out, something is, I can't, it looks as though the building is going, is that the building going down? Is that the second building of the World Trade Center going down?
Yes, that is the second tower. That is the second tower.
Down. It's a huge plume of smoke that came out of the middle of the building, and then the building just disappeared in the smoke. It is an incredible sight. People around me are picking it up. I cannot even describe it. It is one of those rare moments where you just can't describe it. It looked as though it was a puff of cloud, almost like a firework explosion of cloud, no noise with it, and then all of a sudden I just blinked my eyes. I looked back, I might have heard the people in the background going, oh my God, and the second building appears to have gone down.
The second one just came down.
But I work in the work. I kept well, I don't get the tissue sometimes. I fuck up something brain. I don't know
What did you say just happened?
The second building just fell.
Second building just fell.
My shit is out there! My shit is out there!
Smith, the whole building, watch the debris come down the street. Don't open the door, please. Get away from the windows. Get away from the windows. Don't open the door. Get behind!
Oh my God, thank you, thank you, thank you! Oh my God.
Look at the shadow there.
Oh my God! You're right! Oh my God, you saved my life! You saved my life, thank you! Thank you! Thank you, thank you!
I covered a lot of sound that miss.
Thank you, thank you! Oh my God! Thank you, thank you! Okay, I'm fine, I'm fine. I'm fine, thank you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God!
Everyone's dead.
God. Are we okay? Thank you. Thank you guys. Oh my God, I cannot fucking believe it. All my shit is out there.
Your phone work? Yeah. Can I use it for something?
Outside air on that air conditioner, will you?
Yes.
I can't get...
outside air with that air conditioner? Excuse me.
I hope I'm getting audio on this. I don't think we should have anything coming from inside, outside.
Kitchen sprinkler here. I got the second explosion, building collapsing. I'm hiding in a store because shit was just coming at us. Okay? I don't know, I'm reading some crap. Can I speak to whoever?
The air conditioning don't work?
Yeah.
We go out and run.
I got the second building coming down. The first building I got.
He grabbed you in there so fast, miss.
Shit was coming
Yes,
down.
yes, that stuff will kill you. That smoke will kill you. From the left. All that stuff that it's not good. It saves your life. That's right. He grabbed her in here so fast. She's talking about my stuff. Later for that equipment.
Where am I?
Later for that equipment, dude.
Where am I?
Where are you?
Greenwich? I'm on Greenwich,
Where are
okay?
you from? Where you from, miss?
I live on Broome.
884.
It looks like it's confusing. Do you think so? It's not ready. It's not ready yet.
Okay.
It's lighter.
884-2337.
There's no choice. You know how many people just died in those buildings?
Yes, ma'am.
You know how many people, both buildings just fell? You know how many people died? That is, look at the debris. Look at the debris. Don't go out there, please.
Look at this. Look at this.
No, I just want to get to the window.
Please don't open that door.
Oh, I ain't opening nothing.
Look at the debris. Oh my God.
My shit is still there.
Yeah, it's still coming down, sir. Nobody on the street.
Oh my God, I've never seen anything like this.
And this is the World Trade Center.
Oh my God, you guys, this is...
Tribeca. This is Tribeca.
Oh my God!
Firemen coming across the street.
Oh my God, what?
Firemen across the street. They just lost a bunch of their friends.
Oh no!
What happened? Oh, close it. Coming back. Oh!
Yes, I was in the building.
Oh my God, you were in the building?
I was on the 92nd floor of number 2. And I didn't see the first plane crash, but I was on a lower floor when the second plane crashed into number 2.
How did you get out?
I walked down 92 floors, and I stopped on the 70-something floor because they said everything was okay, and the second plane crashed.
Anybody have a
You all right?
cell phone we can use?
It's not working, no signal.
88, One World Trade.
72. You on 88? Yeah. How'd you live through that?
Sheer luck.
That's where the planes hit.
We made it. We got that first secondary explosion really got us spooked because we were in the building. We came down and we were meandering, eyeballing, and then all of a sudden it hit again. We kept on running, and the tower came. Next thing we know, we don't see one nor two. We were hanging around up there thinking everything was over.
That's what we were doing. We went in to make a phone call. We almost didn't come back.
And we were in, and we were on 20th floor? 21, and you know, all of we were looking out the window, we were getting our air because it was a clear floor, and then all of a sudden, boom, and then we just hightailed out of there, went in one stairway, was full of smoke, got down, still was just meandering out of there, looked up, we saw one down, we saw two down, and we saw the vista take, you know, gouged, and then all of a sudden the tower came down on one, went into a building, everybody was running, firemen, everybody, we just hightailed it, asses and elbows, and then all of a sudden, you know, we look up and there's no towers no more. Hands are starting to shake now.
Yes.
I'm going to be a good boy tonight.
Just press talk.
There's Jerry's. Mary there? Oh, you heard about what happened? Okay, I'm okay. Could you do me a favor? Could you try to get her at home and tell her that I'm okay? Yeah. 766-6002. Who am I speaking to? Karen, hi. Yeah, we just got out. We barely made it out. Just call her home and tell her that Jerry is okay. Just a few minutes ago, there was 1 and 2 World Trade Center, and there's nothing.
Number 1 just came down. The whole building's gone.
There's people.
Number 1, the complete building fell down.
People in there.
Fresh companies! Fresh companies report here!
The people that had been brought in were people not inside of the trade center, but who were on the ground or who were emergency workers. They were taken here, a lot of them serious, 18 are in critical condition, a lot of them just with smoke inhalation, a lot of them suffering from trauma, and the police and the emergency workers, fire workers that come in are just completely covered in this gray suit.
They told me firemen are trapped in the subway, ladder 7. So I got to their rig, grabbed some of the equipment, and I went down in the subway. And that's when the second tower fell while I was in that subway. And the dust chased us out towards the other end. When we came to the street, we couldn't come out. We had to go back in. But I went pretty deep. Nobody to be found. It's pitch black there. Nobody to be found.
The only way I can describe it to you from my distance, which is sort of a wide view of the scene, it looks like one huge tornado lying on its side, the black smoke taking up much of the skyline on the lower level, but it looks like a giant twister lying on its side.
One of the firefighters told me the losses make search and rescue efforts almost unbearable.
Trying to dig them out, trying to find people, trying to stabilize the buildings that have fallen down, trying to extinguish the fires that are lighting up. It's like it's not happening. It's like it didn't hit home yet. It's like a movie.
They're saying there's a bomb maybe in the high school on either side of the building. So they're pulling back.
because there's a great deal of concern about firefighters and police officers who responded to the emergency, and then the towers collapsed. And one fire officer is a vice president of the New York firefighters, saying that half of the 400 firefighters who first reached the scene may be dead. Now, this we don't know.
It's tough. It is beyond. You know, we can handle just about everything. This is beyond.
Really is.
They were trying to put the fire out down there with towel ladders, but
when it was on the 4th floor, we were trying to.
well, we got all kinds of water problems. The two trade buildings took out the mains. There's no way to put the fire out. Pretty much, if you were in a building, I think you were safe. You know, anybody in the street, forget it. The rubble on Liberty Street's 5 feet high. There's you know, the silver facade that was on it, that really didn't look like too big when you looked at it. It's huge. It's like each piece is about this wide, and it's about like this deep, and they're all piled up like this, all on Liberty Street.
It's just inconceivable.
There's twisted I-beams and this stuff you wouldn't look at. Yeah, if you looked at it, it looks like World War III. You're gonna need cranes. You know, you're not even gonna move that stuff with payloaders. You're gonna need a crane and torches to cut it up, move it. You say 50,000 people work in each of those buildings.
Yeah.
And you know damn well, whoever was over the top of the crashes was stuck there. How are you going to get down?
There were a lot of people that slept.
So I mean, I don't know what floor that the planes crashed into, but if it's in the middle anywhere, well, then you got 25,000 people in each building right off the bat.
Yeah.
So I would imagine we're all going to be camped out at the firehouse for the next few days. Because we have the equipment's all decimated, manpower's decimated. You know, we got to get back into, you know, just stuff doesn't stop because of this.
Yeah.
You know, we got to keep going. So
I don't know how.
we're going to go to funerals.
Church Street is littered with people still lingering, looking, watching. They don't know what to do. Some people are down on their knees praying. Many people are crying. People are dialing their cell phones in vain.
Events started to unfold in Washington. A plane hit the Pentagon, and then there was a major fire at the Pentagon, and the Pentagon has now been evacuated. The State Department has been evacuated. The president, who was in Florida, went before cameras to denounce, as you would expect, and as we would expect, this terrorist attack, promising to hunt down those responsible. Flights to
Where's the security? I don't understand that, man. It's so easy to go to the airport.
Another
It's not
flight,
that
this one's
hard.
from Dulles. A 767 was involved in one of the hits on the Trade Center as well. We don't know if there's a reason why it is American and not any other. We won't speculate as to whether there is or not.
Come in here, they'll find a place for you. Safe in here?
If you look down the road, it's covered in debris, and all of New York's finest and all of their bravest firefighters are probably not alive.
How do you think America should react to this?
Well, I think America, I'm in the Army. I've been in the Army for 30 years, and it's sort of reminiscent of, we should have learned our lesson about terrorism, and we have to look towards the future in defending our skies and defending our bridges and our tunnels and keeping our children safe. As we look up the road to the Empire State Building, it's a symbol of what's next. And that's how I feel. What's next in this country? Right now, today, the way I feel with all of these people here is, where are we going to go from now on? Are we going to worry about our taxes? Are we going to worry about our water heater or brakes in our car? We have to look at our country and come together and make sure that we protect the things that we hold so dear to us.
Building stretchers for the injured.
Are you a volunteer?
Yes.
Alright. Anyone have an extra mask? Alright, guys. We're hit by a lot. It's critical that we don't rush around. Alright? Let's not have
If you look up at the sky where they used to be, you can see straight through. There's nothing there, just sky. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Terminator 2, but that's exactly what it looks like downtown. Everything's burnt, ashes, books, papers. There's nothing left.
Are you a volunteer, sir? Where were you working?
I was actually at the gym on 19th Street. And I have my mother and my brother that work in the same building, and I know nothing of them.
Do you know if they're okay?
I don't know anything yet.
Your mother and your brother?
Yeah.
Have you been trying to call them?
Constantly. And I know nothing of them yet.
And you're gonna volunteer here and hopefully get a call out to them?
Yep. They always told me to take care of other people before, never be stingy and always help when you can help. And that's what I'm doing now. I don't know anything about them. When I do find out, then I can help them. Until then, I'll stay here and help these people.
Can you just tell me what's going on right here?
Well, we're setting up one of the many centers here for taking care of the people they're going to be bringing out from the site. As far as I understand, they're going to be bringing out some of the rescue workers first. And then whoever they can find, they're just going to bring. There are many centers set up around this area.
Everything is completely destroyed. There was no more World Trade Center. Church Street is gone. Vessie's gone. Everything's just gone. Everything's gone. There's nothing left. Everything's burned.
Fire trucks and cars are totally burned up. Shells sitting around.
Is this a huge effort now?
Yeah, it's gonna be. Once it gets started.
Did you guys call in any extra help?
We're just volunteers.
Yeah, we're volunteers.
Yeah, he's on his way. That guy will be insured. He's our supply guy for that building.
Happy. My brother made it out, man.
Yes. Yes.
Pat was there. Just wanted to see my mom's made it out. I'll be 100% joyful.
He hasn't heard from her?
No. He hasn't heard from my mom.
Where was he?
He was on the 38th floor. Second World Trade.
A lot of neighbors are out here as well. People in the many of the buildings that are down in this area, this part of the city, have been evacuated. I spoke with some of the Con Ed workers. There's concerns about the gas mains, as you could imagine, in a time like this. And people are out on the streets, police keeping them at bay from getting close to the area.
Across to Brooklyn, got the buses on the bridge. Take the bus across Brooklyn, and then you can catch the train to wherever you got to go. Across Manhattan, there will be no stops in this area right here. You got to go to Canal Street in order to catch the train from there.
I'm from Georgia.
So this is all very...
Yeah, this stuff doesn't happen in Georgia. So, yeah.
Are you frightened of being in New York right now?
No, I'm not scared. I was this morning. Really bad.
Did you see it all happen, or you just...
I watched the entire thing from my window.
What'd you see?
I saw the plane hit, and I saw the building fall, and then I couldn't see anything because of the smoke.
Show the world that we will pass this test. God bless.
That's it? All right. We're gonna kick some fucking ass. We gonna go in, man. We gotta take these countries over. We can't just bomb the shit out of them and leave. We gotta
standing by at St. Vincent's Hospital, Whitney. Considering the numbers of patients that are coming to us and the speed at which they're coming to us, we know we're going to need blood. There are blood centers being set up around the city, and we encourage all New Yorkers to please go donate blood.
Lori, talk to him. How do you feel about what's going on? Father, can we ask you a few questions?
You don't want to.
Were you down there?
Since about 10 minutes to 9, the terrorists attacked. Evidently, they hijacked planes and they slammed into the Twin Towers. Both of them are down. So.
Did you hear that Washington got hit as well?
Mommy? Yeah, I'm going to give blood at the hospital. They asked for volunteers, okay? Sorry to...
Where was St. Vincent's? 12th Street and what? St. Vincent's.
St. Vincent's, 11th and 7th Avenue.
Is it 11th and 7th?
Yeah, if you can give blood, please. I'm walking there now, okay? Bye-bye. If you could give blood, that's what they call for blood.
And there's a major emergency effort underway. Hospitals throughout the New York area involved in this, and they need help. They need blood. For that part of our story right now, let's get back to 1010 Wins reporter Larry Cantor.
And the mayor said all 170 hospitals in the city are being used to treat the injured, and blood is what they need right now.
Just want to bring an update. We now have 209 patients who have come to St. Vincent's. 18 of them are listed in critical condition. 3 have expired here at the hospital.
There's just hundreds of doctors waiting on the sidewalk just for any ambulance to come, but there has not been one ambulance coming, I would say now coming up to an hour and a half. What we're seeing here is more smoke coming up from the part by around number 7 World Trade Center. I see geysers of water coming out of the hoses of the firefighters.
Police escorted us into ground zero to find that number 1 and number 2, the towers, are simply gone. There just is nothing left of them. The rubble reduced to a powder with twisted steel sticking out of it, and rescue workers going over it, looking for people, listening, hoping to find somebody buried beneath the wreckage.
You been down there? How's it going?
Well, there's not a lot of casualties. They're either dead or wounded. I mean, or walking wounded. You know, people like trips and falls, but there's no real injuries that are worth really helping. Everyone's dead or wounded. They're still working to get people out.
Are there still fires going on down there?
Yes, there are. Yeah.
There are also those workers, those firefighters, those police officers who've been out here since very early this morning, coming out covered with layers of that gray and white dust from the explosion, exhausted, just looking so worn out by the the exertion, the physical exertion, and also the enormous impact that this tragedy must be having on them, being so close to the disaster.
Like a war zone down there. I was on the 30th floor. I can't believe I made it out of that building.
Were you there when it went down?
Yeah.
How did you get out?
God showed me the way. I shouldn't be here right now.
I'm sorry.
Oh, beautiful for patriot dream that sees beyond the years. Thine alabaster cities gleam, undimmed by human tears. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for heroes proved in liberating strife, who more than self their country loved, and mercy more than life. America, America, may God thy gold refine, till all success be nobleness, and every grain divine. Oh, beautiful for pilgrim feet, whose stern impassioned stress a thoroughfare for freedom beat across the wilderness. America, America, God mend thine every flaw, confirm thy soul in self-control, thy liberty is